Hi Engineering Janta, I am Vaibhav Shukla, and today after a long time I am building up this hiring calendar because a lot of placement preparation series are going on and a lot of students were constantly asking that, sir, tell us some opportunities that are upcoming or that we should look out for, that might be upcoming, that might come immediately and we might not be prepared. So I'll give you a faint idea, I'll give you an idea that which companies are most probably going to hire in which months, so that you can plan your preparation journey accordingly. Fine. So let's go ahead and let's understand the same. So first of all, before I dive in deep, go ahead, first of all, follow me on this Instagram handle. Why am I saying this? A very simple reason to it is, you can directly connect with me here. @Shuklaji Speaks is my handle. You can directly connect with me and I can directly tell you things here. Fine. So this is a place where I can directly tell you things. Fine. And if you have any query, anything you want to ask, you can come up here. Fine. Let's go ahead. So the expected CTC and everything I would be telling you for every company, whatever I tell you here. The first company in this line is Accenture, and the Accenture is supposed to hire between the period of July and August. Let me tell you, they also might hire somewhere around October and November. Fine. So watch these two brackets very carefully. And 4.5 to 6.5 is the general LPA that they offer in general package. And then you have online assessment. The exam pattern is such that you have online assessment, aptitude plus coding. Once you clear this, then you have this online test. Fine. This online test is generally the communication assessment sometimes. Sometimes this is not present. However, the interview schedule is going to happen where one would be tech interview. Fine. Another one would be the HR interview. Fine. So these two kinds of interviews can go on. Then you have Flipkart. Fine. And what does this Flipkart do? So Flipkart is actually hiring between the period of July. There's high chance that it would hire in July. How am I saying this? This is because of Flipkart Grid 7.0. Fine. It is due to that. Also, apart from that, it would release, most probably it would release some off-campus opportunities, so you can go ahead, explore them. And the expected CTC for this is 21 to 22 LPA, where 18 lakh is fixed, 1.8 lakh is bonus and 1.27 lakhs of ESOPs. This is the general structure that Flipkart follows. Now, this company is genuinely a big company. It is often considered a tough company to crack. Henceforth, it has two technical interviews, one online coding assessment and one HR interview. In these two technical interviews and online coding assessment, DSA plays a major role. Fine. So if you're somebody who's watching this on Sunday at 1 PM, I'll go live DSA for 7 days. In that, you will know the resources that can help you out. I'm clearly telling you 7 days DSA is not enough for Flipkart, being very honest with you. Fine. But once you come there and study, you'll know the approach how to reach here. You'll know the resources, the right resources which can take you here. Fine. 150 not out, I always mention, and this list can actually help you out a lot. Fine. So you should go ahead and get the guidance from this particular list. Now, when I go further, the third company is Microsoft. Again, it is of the Flipkart band, or these companies are product based companies, bigger companies. Fine. These companies are not the companies that will easily hire you. Fine, they'll give you some tough challenges. And here in Microsoft, generally what happens is you have 35 LPA package. Most probably in July, they'll release some off-campus opportunities. But here, an online coding assessment takes place. Generally, it has 2 to 3 questions. Fine, you have to solve them in a manner that you solve all the test cases. Then you have tech interview 1, purely DSA based. Fine. Then you have a tech interview 2. And why did I write tech interview 2 plus system design interview? Sometimes what happens is, if you're great in DSA, then straight away this happens in one interview only. So the second interview, the second round of tech that you will have might contain system design, and along with that, what would happen is, he will ask you something about your projects, about a company, some skill sets of yours, and then one question on DSA if necessary, otherwise not. If you're not so good in DSA, if in the first interview the interviewer is not satisfied, then tech interview separately, the second round would take place, and then another third round of system design interview plus tech skills things like that would be asked here. Fine. And henceforth, I always say brush up your skills, go on Prep Insta Prime, learn some skills. Fine. The skills like Gen AI, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, full stack web development. Fine. Learn these skills so that at least you have your resume well loaded. Fine. Now, going ahead, Infosys, they have a green company. Fine, 3.5 to 5 LPA, August to September is the period that they might hire in. And generally, how do they hire? They either give Infi TQ or they have also started approaching campus. They have started doing that. Campus approaching is being done. Fine, it is happening right now. Infi TQ is one of those things. Otherwise, there is one more drive where they hire specialist programmers. Fine, on the profiles of specialist programmers. This also happens. So what generally they have is online assessment. If you clear that out, here it is generally aptitude plus coding. Sometimes if you are being considered from campus, your aptitude portion would be less, coding would be more. Then you have tech interview. Generally it is one round of tech interview, and then you have your HR interview. Fine, so this is pretty much about Infosys. If I go further, you have Capgemini. Now, this company generally hires between 3.5 to 5 LP. Fine, August to September is the period to look out for. And its online exam pattern is very, very easy because in its online assessment you have aptitude. Fine, you have some game based questions. Fine, and along with that you have coding or sometimes pseudocode. Then you have tech interview. This tech interview is DSA plus skills plus projects. So you have to go ahead, brush up yourself with them. You have managerial or HR interviews post the tech interview. Fine. So this would primarily decide your fitment, whether you are fitting in the organization or not. Fine. Then you have Deloitte. Now, Deloitte is one of the companies which hires for profiles like analyst. Fine. Or they hire for analyst trainee. So you have to keep an eye on such profiles and go on LinkedIn. Get some referrals for these profiles. These are very important. These are very good profiles. As a candidate, you should always focus upon getting the referrals from LinkedIn. Getting right referrals does half of your job. Fine. Once you're done with that, and when you get the assessment link, go ahead on prepinsta.com, solve some previous year question papers. They are available free of cost. If you want full length mocks, go to Prime. There is full-fledged Deloitte course. I'll show you. Wait. See. Once you have this Deloitte thing, na, I'll show you. So, Prep Insta Prime, I'll open it up. Here, see. If I search here, Deloitte, fine, see. 150 hours of Deloitte courses available, and if you access any of one courses, if you enroll for one course, you can straight away go and actually see all the courses here. Fine, I guess there's some glitch going on. I'll go back. I'll open this up again. Fine, so yes, this is Deloitte online course. Fine, you can see complete logical reasoning, coding, verbal ability, quants, everything is structured. And if you enroll into any course, you get access to all the courses throughout the platform. And you can simply click on this Get Prime. And then nowadays 80% off is going on. So if you apply coupon code Shukla10, fine. If you apply this coupon code, see, immediately you will have an off of 22,000 rupees on 24 month subscription. If you select 36 months, then 24,000 rupees would be off. So 80% off is going on. Fine. This is a big particular thing, and this is Shukla10. Fine. This is the coupon code that you should use, Shukla10. Fine. And then tech interview, and then managerial and HR interview, which would happen. Post that, primarily once this happens, and once you have this thing in your line, then you should focus upon getting more and more offers if you can get an offer from Deloitte, because Deloitte is itself a big name. It's not a small name. You should focus a lot here. Fine. Moving ahead, you have Qualcomm. Qualcomm gives expected CTC somewhere around 15 to 20 LPA. Period of hiring is August to September. Exam pattern is online test, interview schedule and HR round, where in interview schedule you generally have tech interview, one purely DSA based, fine. Then you have tech interview 2, which is DSA plus LLD. Now what is this LLD? Low level design, fine. So such things are being asked in Qualcomm nowadays. Post this, you have Cognizant, easy peasy company. If you are trying hard, if you are preparing hard, it is easy for you. 4 to 5 LPA is the expected CTC. Period is August to September, where you can expect this hiring. Exam pattern is online test, technical interview, HR round, and this is basically the online test that I have told hundreds of times on this particular platform of Prep Insta YouTube channel. I have told you innumerable times what is the pattern. You can go ahead, watch those videos out, that would help you. Moving ahead, you have Tata Consultancy Services, the king of mass recruitment, right? So from 3.5 LPA to 9 LPA, they hire, fine. From TCS Ninja is one profile, fine. They hire for Ninja, they hire for Digital, they hire for TCS Prime. Now, one should always target this Prime profile. Even if you do not get this, you will somewhere get stuck in these profiles, fine. The point is, shoot for the moon, you land among stars, as simple as that, fine. So this whole TCS portion is also available on Prime. You can go ahead, watch it out, full length mocks, questions, everything is structured and provided there with video lectures, fine. So TCS and QT, that happens. Code Vita is there, which is another challenge through which TCS hires, and this would happen somewhere around, it is expected to happen in September and October, fine. So this might happen again. Post this, you have IBM, 4.25 to 4.8 LPA expected CTC, expected period of hiring is September to October. You have here cognitive plus coding test. So in the online test, you generally have this cognitive portion as well as coding portion. This cognitive portion contains MCQs, fine, plus pseudo codes, and the coding question has proper problems to solve. Then you have interview schedule, where you have tech interview, fine, tech interview, then managerial interview, and then you have HR round, fine. So you have HR round as well. So these things are available, fine. Now if I go ahead, fine, then you have Vipro at your end. Vipro generally has between the band of 3.5 to 5 LPA, expected period of hiring is October to November. You have aptitude test, they do not take coding test initially. Once you clear this aptitude test, then you have tech round 1, fine. Then you have tech round 2, sometimes even tech round 1 suffices, and then you have HR round, fine. So this is the primary hiring procedure of Vipro. Now, if you're preparing for Vipro, you have WILP-like programs which have happened in past, fine, this year, but you can always go ahead and focus on the course structure of Prep Insta, even if you do not have the money to buy it. Being very honest with you, however, it is very affordable, but still, if you're somebody from very underprivileged background, take that roadmap that is given. That would help you out, fine. At least don't be unstructured in your preparation, being very honest, fine. Moving towards the last company, Ernst & Young. So this is a very good company. It is among big 4, fine, and 6 to 8 LPA is the package. It also hires at analyst or analyst trainee roles, fine. October to November is the expected period of hiring. They have aptitude test, then they have a tech interview, fine, tech interview, then they have a managerial interview. Once the managerial round happens, then you have the HR round, where you can negotiate. For freshers, there is less of negotiation, fine. You generally get what they offer, but EY is a very good company. One must prepare for this, and this is one of the companies that can actually change the whole trajectory of your career. It is one of the very big companies. You should try for that. Now, if you have any doubt, be it any doubt being academic or regarding a placement journey, come to my Instagram handle @ShuklajiSpeaks. There I can help you out. Follow and subscribe to this channel so that you get all the updates. Follow all our social media handles, be it WhatsApp, be it Instagram, be it Telegram. Go ahead, follow all the platforms of Prep Insta on social media so that you get the proper hiring updates every now and then. Fine. And for very important thing that you should focus upon here is that currently there is something going on very important for you. I'll show you. See. So prepinsta.com, if you go ahead and log in it, fine. So if you go here, what will you find? I'll show you. So there is something called as operation placement which is going on, fine. I'll show you. Wait. So there is operation placement which is going on, and what you can do is that operation placement you can also search here, fine. You go here and you search operation placement and then you type Prep Insta, fine. So this is operation placement. This is a 2.5 month cohort, and you have a complete 80 plus hours of live classes here, 200 plus hours of self-paced learning. You have 2000 plus company specific questions, 10,000 plus PYQs. All this is available. Dedicated career guidance, etc. It's available here. And the class schedule is Saturday 2 to 4 p.m. one session, 6 to 9 p.m. another session, 2 to 4 p.m. one session on Sunday, 6 to 9 on Sunday again in the evening. And then you have Wednesday where 9 to 10:30 would be your doubt solving sessions. All this would happen live, fine. All this would happen live for you. All you need to do is you go through this syllabus where programming and foundations, data structures, algorithms would be the part A, then part B of aptitude would work here, and then other things of LinkedIn, resume building, technical interview guidance would be available to you, and you can go ahead, you can apply for it, because here we need 100 commando like people, and this is the program fees which you can see. This sale is going on. Post this price would change, it would increase. So you can go ahead, explore this out. This can help you out in a very structured manner, but only join it if you have discipline to work hard for your career, if you really want to change your career. Fine. So that's pretty much for today. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and go ahead, keep on helping people. Keep doing good for others without any expectation. Good will come back to you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.